Is it a jab and then I rock back, or is it a jab jab and then I come back to it? I don't know. But we about to find out today, executing that jab and the rock to a pure perfection with a little bit of direction from Coach Hype. It's your boy Rah the Reaper, aka Polo Da Don. I'm highlighting him in the next episode of Chosen Hands International Boxing, episode 2. Stay tuned. Here we go. No delay. It's on the way. Hey, hey. Oh, shout out to Zone Black, man. I don't know if y'all catch these instrumentals, but they is just so mean. So if you need some instrumentals, get in my boy Zone Black, aka C Major. Also, shout out to everybody that's tuning in to the page. Don't forget, hit that subscribe, hit that like, so I can bring you more Chosen Hands International fights. You with your boy Coach Hype. Like I said, excited to bring you Polo Da Don, aka Rah the Reaper, in his first fight under the Chosen Hands Boxing International tag. He was definitely an interesting fighter to train, and I think the reason why is because he had natural talent. Now we just had to home it in, and I think a lot of boxing coaches get caught up in, oh man, he's so nice. Like, did you see how nice he was? But they're really not focusing on what can make them better, what could, sharpen that iron. Because I will admit, very talented fighter. But there was definitely things that we had to work on to make sure that he could be an excellent fighter. So without further ado, we're going to get into this real quick. Shout out to everybody again, showing love to the channel. And we just gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna wait no more. Let's just get it rocking. So, for the first scene, here we go. Opening scene. Coming around. Like I said, always show respect to the refs. They like that. I don't know why, but hey, I rock with it. You like it, I love it. Over in the corner, Coach Scotty, what up, man? And then Coach Hype. So this one, I think, was at the Virginia Sportsplex. Nice facility, really, really nice facility. Shout out to them. So of course, you already see the height difference. So that's always going to be one you got to exploit. Whenever you have a fighter and it's a height difference, you got to bait the taller guy and make sure you don't fall into the trap of just staying back from the reach. You got to attack. So when he's jabbing, you coming back. And that's what we're going to try to execute now is the fight plan. So good job. Now we circling. All right, he's coming up. Now, main thing, this walloping shot. I always joke Rob about that, but like you can't do that. Make sure your guarding and hands are up. Boom. Now we're gonna start instituting this rock. So I'm gonna just say, "Yo, rock." So now the guy's gonna throw that jab, and Paul came back with some mean ones. That was a nice combo. Make sure you keep them hands up though. Boom. So every time he's throwing that jab, you see he's rocking back, coming back with it. Boom. Catching him every time. That was there all day. And more body work. Boom. See the rock? Boom. Hit back. Boom. Hit back. That's it. Boom. Woo-hoo. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Sorry, I'm too hyped. Gotta watch the hits behind the head and keep the head up. All right, here. Ooh, good rock. Oh, see, now that legal hit behind the head, ref gonna call you on that all the time. Now, mind you, he swung, and that was just a reflex. But he needs, that's another thing, like I said, work on your foot position, change it around, attack. Boom. Tap, tap. Boom, boom. Got a little too aggressive there. Make sure you don't choke my man up, and make sure you clap him. Boom! Up! That's it, coach. I told you. Just a simple step around, clap. That's it. Nice little left hook. Man, I'm sorry, might have to run that back. Boom! Boom! Catching him right here. Coming around. Boom! 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 Last time. Boom! It happens. It happens. The left hook came across. Boom, boom, boom. Exchange. Clap. Got him. It's easy as that, man. Got to keep going. I think they called that a trip, which was funny to me because I was like, clearly he caught him with the left hand. Then we going back at it. Now my fighter's confidence is up. Making sure he hits above the above the belt line. Don't want to make sure you drop that. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Fight, fight, fight. Make sure the head's up. Now he's going to say keep your head up because he keeps dropping the head, and that's super important. So with this jab and rock, that's the main thing you want to make sure. If you're fighting a taller fighter, make sure you're hitting them off the rock and the jab and hands up at all times. Super, super important. Now, again, like I said, for the coaches out there, make sure that when you go back to the lab, should I say, make sure you're actually showing this fighter the film. And I think that was one of the most effective tools that I was using. And I think just for people, period, when you're really trying to home in on something that you're really trying to tweak, like sometimes you really do have to give an accurate reflection of what you just did. And with that one, with him, it was hard to say, man, you kept dropping your hands. Once you see it and actually can detail it down, like, why was I doing that? Like, what made me do this big hook without having my hand guarded? I know I'm supposed to have my hands up. It might have been something that the fighter was doing to make you drop your hands. Everybody thinks boxing is just throwing jabs, throwing hooks. You are setting a fighter up with everything you do. I think that's what a lot of people don't fail to realize. Like when people say, oh man, when they can call fights like, I'm gonna knock him out in the 8th, they're gonna bait you into doing something to set up their knockout hit. And I think that's just common sense with any sport. Somebody could, do a move in basketball just to set you up to get to the basket, a basic crossover. In football, a wide receiver is maybe cut in one time. Then he's going to fake you on that second time for that big play. Boom, 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 chop it up and bounce it outside. He's already playing you, but he's setting you up. It's the same thing in boxing. Like, I don't know why people think it's just, on this just random throws that make no sense. It's exciting, but the exciting part is the mental part behind it. When you're sitting there setting people up for the spot, and then you're like, that's exactly what I wanted. Boom, been waiting all the night. Bang, and they can turn that shot over. Those are those knockout blows. It's not all about, I'm going to knock him out right when I get in the round. Now, if it's there, you got to shoot your shot. But the strategic part is to make sure over time, they're dropping that guard to get whatever shot you want. Some people really like the body shot. They want them, so they might tap them up in the face the whole round. It might not make them think that they're ever going to go to the body. Till them elbows start to come up, and when they come up, boom, right to the body. Or vice versa. They're going to want them to drop maybe that right hand so they can get that left hook across. So they might just tap them on that hand so they keep going. They're like, man, this man ain't even doing that. Then they get lazy, boom, rock them. They are looking for a shot the entire night. And that's how you need to train your fighter. It's not all about the power and the shot off the rip. This is about developing and making sure you are working on getting that shot that you want the entire night. And when you get that opportunity, you maximize it. And I think that translates in life. Like when you get a shot that you've been setting up your whole life, everybody that's out there doing their thing with the work environment, with the school environment, make sure that when you get that shot, you execute it to the fullest capability. Like, don't ever miss shooting your shot. Man, I'm making it, coming around, dropping jewels and odds. That wasn't even what I'm supposed to do, but I like it though. So anyway, back to the basics. This is just Polo Da Don. Shout out Rah the Reaper with the boxing basics 101 with the rock and the jab. Stay tuned next time. I don't know. I might go back in the vault for Rah the Reaper because that was a short clip I gave the other, my man Dame Lightning Haywood, a little longer clip. I think I'm gonna start breaking them down in the shorter sessions. You tell me what you like in the comment section. If you want the longer videos, the shorter videos, and I'm gonna always drop them jewels of knowledge. Everybody else, let me know whatever you guys need. Shout out in the comment section. Holla at y'all later. Adios.